tell us about Diaspora University Town and Diaspora University.
Yes, thank you so much, Bwana Joel. Diaspora University Town is a town that has evolved over time. We started this plan back in the US, and now we are here in Voi and working on this Diaspora University Town. Basically, the word diaspora means is a project from the diaspora. University is the cornerstone of the project. There is going to be a university, which is Diaspora University, and then we'll have it in a setting of a town setting. This is in accordance with our Urban Areas and Cities Act that was passed in 2011. So basically, that's how the town, the Diaspora University Town, is going to come out, and it's by the Diaspora Beer community, Diaspora Kenyans, and partners.
Okay, can we talk about jobs creation in the whole project?
Yes, thank you so much again. Our plan, basically, we looked at it from a jobs creation point of view. And this is informed from the fact that we need to work such that we sustain ourselves and also have a good environment as we live in this world. You know very well that the population will keep growing. And so at any one stage, people who are aged 18 years to 65 are expected to work.
Yes.
So that they can feed the children and also take care of those who are over 65 years. And so jobs creation comes from those jobs that will enable us live, have food, have health care.
And of course, you have maybe approximately number of jobs you want to create from maybe a duration of 5 years or 6 years or so?
Yes, our development plan, our master development plan, actually I have a copy of it here, is a plan that will create 20,000 jobs. It has diverse plans. One of them is the Diaspora University, which has an endowment plan of 20 billion. We also have the Diaspora University Medical Hospital plan. This is a plan that we are looking to have to grow to around 5 billion. And then we have the medicine and vaccine. At our site right now, we are going to have a production, a medicine and vaccine plant production here at Voi. And that is all that we are expecting it to also grow to a plan of around 20 billion in sales, supply East and Central Africa. In the same plan, we have in this same plan we have 42 billion townhouses plan, and we have another one for material supplies and diverse SMEs. The total budget, our master development plan budget, is 130 billion. That's what will create 20,000 jobs.
Okay, so we can also maybe elaborate on Diaspora University plan. Then you go to other plans like hospital, medicine, and vaccine.
Yes,
yeah.
Thank you so much. Yes, the Diaspora University endowment, and an endowment is sort of the capital that starts that university. So as I stated in our plan, the endowment plan is at 20 billion. And what that 20 billion is, how it's achieved is through the resources that have been given to the university. Currently, we do have the systems developed, we do have the land, all those written documents that are being now executed by the project create the endowment, and that endowment is part of that 130 billion budget. And we are going to use it in two ways. Number one is we are going to apply it in property development, around 6 billion, and then the other 14 billion will be utilized to fund students. In our Kenya Constitution, we literally, we are in Article 43(1) A, we stated that we have a right to the highest standard of healthcare.
Yes.
And as we were looking at how do you achieve the highest standard of healthcare, when you're looking at this now, you look at how do you prepare that plan, your plan itself to that standard, whereby, for example, what does that healthcare entail? It entails that if somebody gets sick, an ambulance can come there in the shortest time possible. You go to a hospital, the medicine is readily available, especially the medicine when you're inside an emergency room. Yes. You can't be told that there's no medicine. Now we are setting that system whereby we'll say this hospital, we intend to reach an operational budget of 5 billion. So that 5 billion now becomes the standard.
Yes.
The standard, it caters for the doctors' pay. It also caters for the medicine. For example, out of that 5 billion, around 10% would go to medicine, which is close to 500 million.
Yes.
And that's why we're also happy to have a medicine and vaccine plant, because yes, the medicine and vaccine plant, as we stated even in the plan itself, and we stated is a 200 million, yes, 20 billion plan. That it's a plan that will end up producing over 30 medicines and vaccines that will be applied now in Kenya and also in East Africa market. The medicine and vaccine plants, the key goal is to produce these medicines such that we can grow our life expectancy rate, especially in Kenya. We are currently at 65 years. The developed world is at 79. So meaning that people, even in Kenya and in Africa, live shorter. And what that means is that some people pass away because they have no access to medicine. We are literally very excited because we have our scientist, Dr. Idege, who is in Boston, MA, Dr. Idagwa, who is in Nebraska. And they have technologies, and these are the technologies that literally manufacture medicines and produce those medicines and vaccines. And right now they are also working. They are in their some of their laboratories. They are working on those products, yeah, that will be produced here. So right now, all we are looking to do here is build that facility. From the job side, of course, that plant will grow and employ close to 500 people. Medicine packers, people who will, of course, package material, and also invite other industries. Like we don't have to import, say that, oh, all the time you're going to import packaging materials. We can, yeah, have some few industries start here. So the hospital itself and the medicine vaccine plant will also bring about a lot of new things that can come in through industries and also create more jobs.
Have you started anything so far?
Yes, yes. The site right now, we have people working at the site. We have opened several plans, and one of the plans that we have opened is the town development plan is open. In the town development plan, we'll have 9 departments. We have the project. We have which is still our offices are in Voi for right now until we build, but the project is open. That's the project development department, which I head. And then there is also the environmental department. There is also the security department, because eventually, even when you start a site, you need security. Yeah. You can't start a site without that security. So we also have the water department. And then we also have the other side of the design, build systems of how is it going to be done. Of course, the land itself has got natural materials, and the community literally is extracting those materials to sell, yes, to the project. Yeah. We have, I think, over 40, close to 50 persons now working on that side of extracting material, preparing the materials that will end up now becoming the constructed houses, just on people who are doing what we call the construction, the design and building. Yes, and again, that's the sector that has we neglected, and that's why we ended up with so many people, unplanned settlements, because and so many roads. Our network of road is 120 kilometers of road that is going to supply all the plots that are going to be there, such that once you enter a town, we don't have dust. Yes. And we are not saying that it has not been achieved. When I was in the US, every town, I went to more than 300 towns, and all of them had tarmacked their roads. So yes, you could see that it's something that has already been achieved. It's not something that has not been achieved. So that's the process that we are looking to do. Put a lot of people to work, because the biggest resource, and just to state this, that we lose in Kenya is the human resource.
Human resource, yeah.
When a person stays idle for a day or not productive, that's 8 hours lost forever.
Yeah, you're right.
So basically right now I believe we calculate and normally say the persons who are either unproductive or underproductive, because there are also people who are underproductive, doing jobs that are they're just surviving but not literally, they don't meet any economic growth in our country. Once it's calculated, it comes to a close to 25 trillion a year,
yeah,
as a human resource. So that's what we want to put to productivity, so that it can produce its needs, its housing needs, its healthcare needs, environmental needs. There is no reason that that people should not have water or should have a poor environment when they can be able to work and do that. Remember, we started with the question,
yes,
what is jobs creation? Job creation result from what? Work. We work so that we can be able to live in this world.
So when do you think the mega project will start officially?
No, the mega project has started.
Yeah.
As I state that the mega project has started from the jobs creation side,
yes,
which is very, very vital. And I want to stress this because most people look at projects from the building side.
Yes.
And that's why we end up with white elephants, because you never looked at it from the job side, or the human need.
Yes.
And what is the relation of these with the human? So right now, as we state, we have over 100 jobs. So basically, that's the most crucial one.
Yes.
All the other needs will come, follow the jobs, because
So
now you will say, oh, these are the jobs. We have started consuming buildings here, but eventually, like where we are, we have taken a lot of space. Eventually, this space will
end.
we'll see we don't have enough space here.
Yes, yeah.
Here, and that's why we'll now move to the side, and that building will be constructed, and we'll have space there. So on the ground break, the side of, not the ground break, but the side of the building side, if that's the question that we are stating, is that, of course, we anchor our project also in an education system. So we also want to make sure that we follow almost all the laws that are there, such that you can be able to teach in the long run, such that people can be able to now utilize that education towards the future.
And of course, more young people and maybe locals will go on working there for the rest of their lives, maybe 5 years, 10 years, depending on the profession.
Yes. Yes. There's a town we say we model ourselves again. It's similar to Cambridge in Massachusetts, where we have Harvard and MIT.
Yes.
The town and the university started, I think, is 1646, if I'm not wrong. The job that was created in 1646, like now what we are saying,
yes,
the security job that was created then, is still there today.
Yeah, still
there. 450 different people have come and gone, but that security job, whether it's now we call it the police of that town or basically, is still there. So once you open a town and people say you create the jobs
permanently,
they will always be there. The jobs end in a town when you close it.
Yes.
When there's no person in that land. And remember, a town, we call something a town even in our urban areas and cities. We call it, we are saying what we'll call a town is a place where we have 10,000 people residing. Yes. As we end, I would say that, and this is more or less to my fellow diaspora Kenyans who have in the part of diaspora.
Yes.
It's exciting to be out here in Voi. It's exciting to start creating our jobs. Each and every one of the persons in the diaspora has got an experience. Many of us remember the first job that you got when you arrived in the diaspora, and how excited you are to make income. We are experiencing that same excitement, because when a young person who now wants to enter has already reached that age of 18, they are looking for work, they want to make income. When they start making income, they feel good. And so basically, we are saying that the diaspora Kenyans, if you can, we can change, take our remittances and put them in the investment sector, more in the investment sector. That 3 billion that I think right now it's hit around, it's closing into the $4 billion mark, almost close to 400 billion Kenya shillings in a year, over $1 billion a day. If we can move that amount to creation of jobs, Kenya will drastically change. And DOT has got the model, and DOT is made by diaspora Kenyans, and now we have come and worked with Kenyans in Kenya, and now we have even perfected the model, because now we call it Diaspora Kenya, working with the community and implementing Kenya Constitution 2010. So I would ask Kenyans to join us. If you are out there, join us. Let's create jobs and grow our country. Our country has one of the best resources in our country is the weather.
Yes.
You know that.
The weather is conducive.
The weather, yeah. In the northeastern of Massachusetts, we have snow and blizzards. In the south, we have tornadoes.
Yeah.
Florida, that takes a lot of tourism, hurricanes. In the west, wildfires. So you can see Kenya does not experience that.
Yeah.
It has a weather all around here that is in Fahrenheit is around, I don't think it falls below 40, and it doesn't go above 100 at any part of Kenya. So basically we have a good weather, we have all the resources. It's now a time to develop Kenya, and I think the diaspora who have come together and now we combining the Darabi community, we are at the right path. Let's join us, let's develop Kenya. If you come to Kenya, pay a visit to Voi. And another thing on jobs is that even as we start now, this is just the project. We do have a lot of, to be able to join us in a DIASPORA University Town project, we have, you can go to our website, that is www.dut.or.ke. Our second project is Daktari Biotechnology. That is www.dktb.co.ke. And then we do have DUT Credit. That is www.dutcredit.co.ke. But if you are in our website, Diaspora University Town website, or you can just Google Diaspora University Town website, and once you are in that website, you go to SMEs. You will see the different SMEs that we have, and you can follow up and you can read more about this project. In that page, you can see the university side, the hospital side, and then you can also see the design build side. And those who are looking to join and jobs, we are also asking for more and more people to register, such that we have a clear register of all the people that are looking for jobs, especially engineering graduates, such that once we start creating the jobs, we'll just call you and you can come and join us in Voi as we build the Diaspora University Town project. Thank you.
Thank you, Dan Kamau, for your time. This program was brought to you by Diaspora University, Diaspora University Town. And of course, we will bring you more on our subsequent bulletins every week or maybe twice a month. From Rangira TV reporting, Joel Mburia.